Bethesda. Virtuous. Who? Oh shit.
The others. They were taken to the tower.
Okay.
They're behind us. This ends here.
Okay, chill.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Oh shit.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
There it is. Out now. Out now. Out now. Oh wait, no. Todd's about to show up.
Here we are 20 years later.
Yep.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond
The
game
guy.
franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio. I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel
It's out on
the way
Game
they
Pass
did then,
now?
but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world.
Should I
and
download?
also this evolution
On Steam?
of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few
Bruh, I
people
don't see it.
that
I'm
I've
blind,
worked
I don't
with
see
for
it.
that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my
I didn't
God,
see
it's
it.
been 20 years. I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like, there's this like flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer.
True.
It all starts with it.
I don't even think
Hold up.
it
It's
took
fine.
me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
Oh my God.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for
What have
all
they
these
done?
years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Yo.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this.
Yeah, what
if
is
we weren't gonna
Virtuous
be able to
made?
do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
So this is a good studio then. Oh shit. They're doing MGS3?
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware.
Okay.
This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
Oh,
what was the Oblivion
shit.
Crisis?
Dude, that guy
What
looked
happened to the previous
crazy. That guy
Emperor
looked like that
Cyrodiil?
cat fucking
Why are
picture
there
in
only 8
chat.
divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
On a personal level, it was really
Yeah,
important
that
to
one.
me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience.
Yo, you can... Dude, oh
At the end
shit.
of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game.
Oh, this
and
is a good
it was
shot.
One
Let's
of the games
see.
that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and
Damn.
death before the end.
What the hell is that axe? Yo, the armor and the weapons look so good.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the word logic and gameplay, and
Bro,
the body
it's
brings
not
to life
slop,
the
bro.
experience
Chat,
that
you
players
guys don't
have
even know what the
loved
fuck you're
for
talking
almost
about.
20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as
Chat,
possible.
that's brain dead.
The brush
That's
opens
actual
a
brain
portal
dead.
into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and
shit.
stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset.
I might play a
allowing us
fucking
truly
lizard.
impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
Yeah, wow.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And Real Tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh.
Oh
allowing us to
shit,
share
dude, the
model,
orc
rig,
looks
and
awesome.
textures. As a
What
result,
the hell?
all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features, You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world.
That's sick, dude.
You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Thane.
There it is.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Okay.
It's UI and UX.
UI dev?
It's audio.
Yeah, dude, they went all out here.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling
combat still
systems
has, like...
of both Oblivion
It's
and
Bethesda,
Skyrim.
bro.
So it's the best of both worlds.
Like...
We were able to fully recreate
You're literally
the character
high
models,
if you
creating
ever
physicality that
like
feels
Bethesda's
more human.
combat is
You
literally
see that in
always a
places
5
like
out of
combat
10.
Animations. There's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
Let's be real here.
In the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Yeah, this isn't gonna have fucking Wuxia combat
The original
update.
had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
This has like that
One of our
RPG
goals
combat.
was for a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
That's crazy, dude. No wonder it's 120
we also
gigs.
made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop. You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder
Bro, is it on
Scrolls from
Steam
the
yet? Do I gotta
Imperial
whip out
Palace.
Game Pass?
You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've
It
chosen
is?
you because
Can
you
I
are
search
the
it?
best. Good luck.
Steam, please, bro. Oh, yeah, there it is. I just saw it.
You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Right, it was right there, dude. I saw the portal. Come on, man.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Bro, it
Like
was
sprinting.
literally there.
Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will
Oh my
instantly feel
God.
at home. It just feels
Chat,
better.
you guys are in the game.
We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour.
Yeah, it looks like they popped off here.
Something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart.
There it
and
is.
Being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you.
Bro, we know.
And make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available
never
today.
Oh, wait, what? Fuck, we already knew. Ruined the surprise, chat. God damn it. Ruined.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Chat, I gotta start downloading 120 gigs. I'm sold on the marketing. I'm ready to log in.
The year of Akatosh.
Motherfuckers are still being sold. We can wrap it up. Let's get in game.
Days of the third era.
We're ready.
And the final hours.
We're gonna try again here.
Of my life.
Remastered, please. Oh, there it is.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
Pages up.
Beyond which no waking eye may see.
Might drop some frames here, people.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
I'm downloading. I went back. I'm downloading.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
I wonder, so is Oblivion plot good? I'm honestly, like, I'm hyped because, you know, these type of games are the games that inspire a lot of these new games. So why not go play the source material, even if it's a remaster? Right? So yes. Like, we played Atomfall. Or not Atomfall.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
We played so many different RPGs, all inspired by, Avowed. All these different games basically inspired, trying to basically rekindle that. This is going back to the source. It's like playing, checking out all the others that have gotten inspired by, like, from software games. And now it's like, hey, yo, we're gonna remaster the studio that inspired everybody. We're gonna remaster some shit. Why wouldn't you? I would rather play that. That's what started it all. That was the cinema that inspired everybody, right? Nah, dude, there's a difference between Unreal Engine 5. Bro, everybody has access to the tools. Doesn't mean you can create art with the tools. You can have a hammer, but if you don't know how to use the hammer properly, then it's gonna look like slop. These guys are the ones making MGS3 remake this studio. Virtuous. This is also a good indicator to see how exactly Snake Eater's gonna be. Yeah, like, UE5 is not bad. It's about who the fuck has the hammer in their hand. That's what it comes down to. Who has the fucking hammer? So it's like, yeah, this studio, it looks like they're popping off here, but we're going to see when we go in game. Everything looks fucking sick. I'm down.